What do you get when you combine winter lodges and water parks? How about country music and quality lodging? I'm sure that Gaylord Entertainment Company and Great Wolf Resorts can answer these questions. Both are currently major players in the hospitality industry with emphasis on family-themed resorts and entertainment enterprise.
Great Wolf Resorts, which owns and operates its upscale family resorts under the Great Wolf Lodge brand, is the largest chain of indoor water parks in the world. In 1997, the first Great Wolf Lodge resort opened in Wisconsin Dells by brothers Jack and Andrew Waterman. What made the Great Wolf Lodge resorts so revolutionary and popular in the hospitality industry was the fact that each resort combines quality accommodations, such as upscale restaurants and spas, with one of the best recreational sites for the whole family, a water park. The Madison, Wisconsin-based company goal is simple: creating family traditions one family at a time. The target market is families with young children. Great Wolf's hospitality offerings, apart from their indoor water parks, include spas, specialty-themed dining, and arcades. In an industry continuously competing for top levels of environmental sustainability, Great Wolf Resorts is the only national hotel chain to have all U.S. properties obtain Silver Green Seal certification. The firm is continuously striving to reduce the size of environmental pawprints through its innovative Green Wolf project.
The company also places strong emphasis on treating its 5,000 PAC members as family members, stressing internal hiring and career employment. Its Niagara Falls, Ontario property, for instance, was recognized by 2010 by the Tourism Industry Association of Canada with the Award for Excellence in Human Resources Development. CEO Kim Schaefer notably appeared in the second season of CBS's Undercover Boss, participating in entry-level positions within her company in order to understand and gain a greater appreciation for her frontline employees. Great Wolf Resorts faces competition in many hospitality sectors, including lodging, amusement parks and attractions, and entertainment. However, as North America's largest chain of indoor water parks, Great Wolf Resorts has a significant market presence. Compounding on reported increase of indoor water park resorts in America from 41 in 2006 to 49 in 2008, new independent developers have enlarged competition in areas where Great Wolf operates. Especially in Wisconsin, Ohio, and Michigan, Great Wolf competes with Kalahari Resorts and Castaway Bay, which are both successful regional water park operators. Nationally, Great Wolf competes with Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, Six Flags, Universal Studios Recreation Group, and Cedar Point Entertainment Company and SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment.
The success of the brand is evident in the growth of its first property. The Great Wolf Lodge at Wisconsin Dells more than tripled in size, going from 117 rooms and a 20,000 square foot water park in 1997 to 430 rooms at approximately a 76,000 square foot water park by 2008. When it was clear to the management of Great Wolf Resorts that their idea would be a success, they immediately spread throughout the country. Today, the firm owns and operates, either directly or through franchises and licensing, a total of 12 Great Wolf Lodge sites in the United States and Canada, in addition to properties in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Anaheim, California, currently in development. Each hotel boasts 250 to 600 all-suite rooms, in addition to a 75,000 square foot water park and a variety of food and beverage and in-house entertainment venues, like Cub Club for young children, and Great Space, targeted towards tweens and teens. As with its number of operations, Great Wolf Resorts has seen a significant growth in terms of its financial position. Average daily room rates rose to $288 from $274 in the third quarter of fiscal year 2010. Chief Financial Officer Jim Calder told analysts this week that increased consumer demand drove total revenue to $83.6 million, up 7.2% from $77.9 million in the prior year. The Great Wolf stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange between $2.02 a share and $3.65 a share since November 2010. Great Wolf Resorts CEO Kim Schaefer believes that their redesigned website and online booking options, in addition to boost in internet-based marketing through companies like Google, could have aided this financial increase.
While Great Wolf Resorts targets kids and their parents with family fun at their indoor water parks, Gaylord Entertainment, headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee, creates a very different kind of fun. Founded in 1925 by Edward Gaylord as a subsidiary of his firm Oklahoma Publishing, the now unaffiliated Gaylord Entertainment Company operates several major venues, from 4 major resorts and convention centers to Nashville's famous Grand Ole Opry. The diverse holdings of Gaylord Entertainment allow for it to canvas much more of the tourism and entertainment industries. Apart from its upscale and luxury resorts and convention centers, each with 1,400 to 2,000 rooms and hundreds of thousands of feet of conference spaces, primarily targeting business and adult leisure travelers in cities like Nashville, Orlando, Dallas, Fort Worth, and National Harbor, Maryland. Most of Gaylord's holdings focus on nostalgic Americana. The Grand Ole Opry, historically held in Nashville's Ryman Auditorium, is one of the most well-known venues for country music stars, hosting such greats as Hank Williams and Johnny Cash. The Opry's regularly scheduled radio program on Gaylord's WSM AM radio network has been named the world's longest-running radio broadcast program, providing a continuous stream of country music. The Wild Horse Saloon, a club in downtown Nashville, and the General Jackson Showboat are other holdings of the company.
Gaylord Entertainment faces stiff competition in many hospitality and entertainment sectors, including lodging and radio broadcasting. Its subsidiary, Gaylord Hotels, with 4 properties in major U.S. markets, Nashville, Dallas-Fort Worth, Orlando, and Washington, D.C. Baltimore, and a 5th property in Denver currently in the development phase, competes with other large-scale properties like the Marriott, Hyatt, and Omni.
Unlike Great Wolf Resorts, whose policies are centralized from a heavy top, Gaylord Entertainment drives its company-wide goals downward from its management team, led by CEO and Chairman Colin B. Reed and the President and Chief Operating Officer David C. Colopel. Each product segment, like Gaylord Hotels, refines corporate objectives into goals for each property. These properties then implement their own strategies to achieve the goals. This provides a sense of responsibility to the company's employees, called STARS, and in turn yields high levels of customer satisfaction through employee empowerment and customized service delivery. This is in line with the company's vision of STAR employees delivering flawless service to customers. In the third quarter of 2011, Gaylord published increased consolidated revenue growth at $225.2 million, up from $158.3 million in the third quarter of 2010. Regardless, hotel revenue decreased due to flooding in Nashville in 2010, as well as room renovations at the Gaylord Palms Hotel, marked by a RevPAR decline of $284.40 from $305.97. Loss from continuing operation in the third quarter was $1.7 million, down from $31.8 million in the year before. 2010 sales reached $770 million with a net loss of $89.1 million, down 12.4% from 2009. As of December 4, 2011, Gaylord Entertainment had a market cap at $1.12 billion and an increase in revenue growth of 42%. The 52-week share price high was $38.22 and the low price was $17.39. Oh my.
In terms of a comparison of both firms, Gaylord Entertainment is less poised for success. The once mammoth entertainment firm is now reduced to a handful of hotel and convention centers, its Tennessee radio station, and its Nashville-based entertainment venues. Its brands, namely Gaylord Hotels, target convention and business travelers, a market typically resigned to primary markets considering the enormous size of each property. As such, Gaylord faces strict competition from other firms like Hyatt and Marriott, who are also directing similar enterprises. Gaylord's recent marketing strategy of targeting leisure travelers based on widespread web and media campaigns is also limited by similar competition in its major U.S. markets. The firm could try to expand beyond the U.S. and reach international markets, but that costly maneuver also brings with it the same competition the firm faces domestically. While Gaylord currently has greater equity than Great Wolf Resorts, its trend for decades has been the sales of its major assets, like the Opry Mills retail outlets and the Corporate Magic marketing firm. Great Wolf Resorts, on the other hand, is poised for expansion, but its one brand limits its potential for diversification in the marketplace. Still, its first historical profit turn this year shows that Great Wolf is capable of financial success. Through increased franchising and licensing, Great Wolf can look to expand to all markets. The indoor water parks create an attraction for their lodging aspect, and are capable of being sustainable regardless of weather and climate. They can thus avoid competition in primary markets by targeting secondary and tertiary markets, both in the United States and especially in Canada. Added proprietary brands that help to increase the size of their target market by attracting slightly older families with teenagers will also help to bring in growth. The ability of the Great Wolf Lodge brand to grow both at the per-property level and at the company-wide scale through added properties enables Great Wolf Resorts to grow its size and, respectively, profitability through positive expansion largely inaccessible to Gaylord.